Welcome, here I've got VIVO Y11s and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera pro mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on the camera button to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's change it by using this settings bar and just simply going to the right to more. So here we have access to other modes of this camera. One of this is the Pro mode, so when we tap on this we can start using it. And this mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the left. The first one button here is the exposure compensation, so we can manage the light of our picture by using this slider, and going to the right on it we can make our photo more bright, as you can see, and by going to the left we can make it more dark. So this is how to use this. At the center we have 0 parameter, so this is the auto exposure compensation now. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the ISO, so we can control the camera's sensitivity to light. By using this slider we can make it less sensitive from 50, and by going to the right we can make it more sensitive to 3200, so this is really wide spectrum. And this is how to use this. Of course, at the beginning we have the auto settings. The next one button here is the shutter speed, so we can manage the time of taking photo. We can make it much shorter, from 1 12,000 of second. This is really short time. This should be better to objects that are, for example, in move to frozen them. By going to the right we can make our time longer. And let's go to the end of the slider. The longest here is 32 seconds, so this is really long time of taking photo. This should be definitely better to objects that are, for example, stable. And of course at the beginning we have the auto settings, so there's no problem to go back to the auto. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the white balance, and we can control the temperature of our picture. By using this slider we can pick the light we have in the area where we take a picture. So we have the tungsten lamp, then incandescent, sunny, cloudy, sunset, overcast, and at the end of the slider we get access to one extra slider where we can adjust this manually in Kelvin degrees. As you can see, by going to the left we can make our picture more cold. By going to the right we can make it more warm, so this is kind of balance between the blue and the orange light. And this is how to use this. Of course at the beginning we have also the auto settings, so there's no problem to go back. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the focusing. We are on AF, so this is the short from autofocus. By using this slider we can change this to MF, manual focus, and we can use this like that, as you can see, as we need. And here we have also the auto settings, and I want to show you the last one button here, which is extra one. So when you have this you don't have to separately go back to the auto in all of these buttons. When you adjust all of this you can easily go back to auto by just one tap here, and it all goes back, so you can start using this again. Now let's have a look at this button here at the center. When we pick this we can turn on the camera leveler. As you can see we have this line, another tap to turn it off, and this is useful when we want to keep our photographic topic straight at the picture. As you can see, this is how it works. Now let's turn this off, and let me show you one extra option we have in this camera. When we go to the right corner to this settings, so these are the advanced camera settings, most of them is also in standard photo mode. Let's slide down. Here we have professional functions option, and we get access to the histogram. So by using this button we can turn it on and off like that. Let me keep this turned on, and in the Pro mode it appears here. So this is how to use this. Now let's turn this off by going again to the settings, to the professional functions, and tapping on this button. So for now it's gone. And now let me use these buttons to take a picture. So for example, let's get the exposure compensation a little bit brighter, the ISO maybe here, the shutter speed, the longer one, but not too long. So let's stay on this one. And the white balance, maybe by using the slider at the end, and make it more warm defocusing. Let's focus, as you can see, and here I can take a photo. To see it, let's move to the left corner at the bottom to this button, so we get quick access to the gallery, and I have to agree to use that. And this is how looks the picture at this device by using the Pro mode. And that's all. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.